Hi everybody and welcome to Writing for the Business Professional. My name is Pavel Zemlensky. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Writing and Rhetoric. I also direct UCF's Writing Across the Curriculum program, and obviously I am the instructor for this course. In this short video I'd like to draw your attention to a few key points about the class and help you get on your way. The first thing you need to understand about this class is that because it's a graduate class, it will be pretty heavily front-loaded with theory of professional writing, theory of business communication, and then this theory will lead us to practical tasks, practical projects, and practical solutions. So because you're in grad school, you're at the point in your careers where you don't just want to know about how to do something, but you also want to know about why you do it. And so what you want to create for yourself is a sense of practice, a sense of skill that is informed by the latest state-of-the-art theories, approaches, and concepts. So this is why the course is structured to combine both theoretical knowledge and practical implementation of that knowledge. The course will consist of 5 learning modules, and as you can see on the website, the first 2 learning modules are pretty front-loaded with readings and discussion assignments designed to give you some basic ideas about the main theories and the main concepts and the main ideas that govern current professional and business communication. And then the focus of the 3rd, 4th, and 5th learning module will be on a real-life client-based business writing project, which you will complete in small teams. The 3rd, 4th, and 5th module of the class will still contain some readings and some theoretical discussions, but in those 3 modules the main emphasis will be on practice. So as you can see, the class is divided fairly straightforward, in a fairly straightforward manner between 2 modules that emphasize theory and 3 modules that emphasize practice while being informed by theory. Each module has a similar structure to it. It begins with a page that explains the objectives and the desired outcomes for the module, then it contains a variety of assignments, and then each module ends with a reflection post, or synthesis or analysis post. The purpose of this structure is to give you kind of a full circle where you go from examining what you already know to learning some new stuff to then reflecting on what you learned in this particular model. There will be a couple of different kinds of assignments in this class. One type of assignment is what we in writing studies call writing to learn, or informal writing assignments. And those are most of the discussion posts where you're not really supposed to communicate some ready knowledge to anybody, but rather those discussion post assignments are designed to get us to think about important issues and questions that are being raised in this class. And so they're less formal, they're less structured. On the other hand, there are also several formal writing to communicate assignments. Of course, the main one is the one that you will be working on with your client. There are several assignments within that project, and those are more formal, more finished. Now, each of the formal assignments will contain stages where you will draft, where you will talk to one another about your drafts, provide feedback, and so there will be opportunities for you to do informal stuff even in the formal writing projects. But keep in mind, again, the important takeaways here is that there are 2 kinds of writing tasks in this class. Some that emphasize writing to learn, writing to think, less formal writing, and some other ones that emphasize communicative tasks, such as communicating things in a straightforward, formatted, organized way. Okay. So here, the next item I'd like to, the next aspect of this class I'd like to point out to you is this. The role of sort of carefully designed ambiguity in learning is very important as far as I'm concerned. And what this means is that I will be giving you enough instructions, enough directions, enough guidance to help you fulfill the tasks of the course, to help you come up with solutions, to help you solve the problems that are inherent in this course. However, if you're the kind of student who wants a precise instruction for every step of the way, everything that you do, every assignment, every task, every little thing that you need to do in this class, then you might have some trouble adjusting to this approach. Writing is what we call an ill-structured problem, which basically means that while you get most of the information as a writer that you need to get started on the project. You continue to gather this information as you go along. And the sources of this information are varied. They don't just come from your instructor. For example, you'll be working with your client, and the client will be able to provide you a lot of the information which I cannot initially give you. So if you tolerate this kind of ambiguity which is present in every real life workplace project, be it writing project or some other project, and if you're willing to learn how to work in those conditions, this is an excellent course for you. If you think that it would be very hard or impossible for you to complete assignments unless you have everything up front, unless you have every little detail up front, then this may not be the course for you. Now, having said that, I'm not suggesting that I will not give you enough information to get you going. I know how to design writing assignments that maximize student learning, so I will give you enough. But if you expect every little thing to be spelled out for you right off the bat, this is just not going to happen, because this, I think, is counterproductive to learning. So give this idea careful thought, and if you're willing to learn how to work under such conditions, I'll be very happy to work with you, obviously, on it. But just so you know, this is how the course is structured. The final point I want to make in this video is the importance of communicating with your classmates and with me. As you know, in online courses, this becomes especially important since we don't see each other face-to-face much or at all. We will be communicating in the discussion section of the website. I will be posting little short videos introducing, explaining assignments, introducing and explaining learning modules every once in a while. And when you work with your the rest of your virtual team on your client project, you will be working in Google Docs, which are found on our website under the collaboration section. So there will be several spaces for your team to work in, and one of the things we'll learn as we go along is how to choose the best communication platforms, communication tools, communication techniques for your team. So this is, again, I think this is an exciting course. I think, if you apply yourself, you will learn interesting things here. The main thing that is really exciting, I think, for me about this course and about such similar courses that I teach is the client-based project. I think any student in your position, anybody who wants to use writing professionally when they get out of the university, will benefit from participating in this course, in this client-based project. Again, I look forward to working with you. Please let me know if you have any questions about anything before the class starts, as we get started. If you have any concerns or any questions about the syllabus or assignments or anything else, please let me know. And I look forward to working with you. Goodbye.